If you've seen our game before, you know how it goes. It's really very simple. We have two celebrity guests, and they are both going to tell you the same story as if it happened to them, but in truth, it only happened to one of them. It's up to you to determine who's the liar.
Oh, I'm lying.
And you're going to get 2 minutes on the clock to tell us the tale that we've entitled Kindergarten Orientation.
And I really have to make, badly. Not a duty, not a sissy.
It never occurred to me to actually, at 4 years old, to pull down my pants and go somewhere quiet and dark.
And I go down to try the bathrooms again, I can't open them, and I find a corner and I go. I make in my pants.
After I had made, I went back.
Honey, you can go on in and talk to your mother. And she pats me on the behind as I'm going in, smushing the poo everywhere. And I
had to walk home, maybe only 100 blocks, but as a sumo wrestler.
Who's the liar? 67% of people think that is the liar.
It's like the worst show ever.
Will the real liar please stand up?
You guys were all right. Oh. I am the liar. Hello.
Hi, I'm Lizzie, and I want you to eat healthy. I'm going to make one of my favorite dishes called green eggs and ham. How do you make it green without using this? You just add some pesto, which also gives it a great Italian flavor. I'm gonna mix it up. And the secret to great eggs is you always want to push and pull. Prosciutto. See how thin it is? And we're going to add the prosciutto. And there you have it, green eggs and ham. That's delicious.
Hi, I'm Mark DiCarlo, and this is my house. Over the next few months, we're going to be rebuilding it green from the ground up. Now, luckily, I'm not going to be doing it alone. I got a little help.
I'm Allegra Ramos, green home designer. We're going to show Mark that he can build a home that's not just green, but beautiful too.
On any venting skylight, there's actually a double piece of glass here that has a laminate, so it makes it extremely strong. In fact,
What are you doing?
Danger, keep off glass.
that's lawyers for you.
The numbers don't lie. The lights are more efficient, they use less energy, they kick off the same amount of light, and they're cold, actually. They're not even hot.
And you never have to replace it. I mean, I can tell you for sure that Mark DiCarlo would not be replacing that cove lighting if it ever burnt out.
And that's the beauty of LED. It's bulbs that'll last until you're dead.
I'm starting this new thing called Penpoint, and I'm going to be just talking about whatever pops into my head. As it pops into my head, autograph poster of Bob Dylan. There we go. Get this camera going. There we go. And we are ready to go. I want to talk a little about this new device here. This is the iPad. Everyone's talked about how the iPad looks like when it's off, and it does. Can you see that? Smudges and everything. It's horrible. And I'm not even a particularly greasy guy. I mean, Howie Mandel, he's not happy about shaking hands with me, but he'll do it. The problem is it kind of sort of does too much. What turns out about the iPad is that it does so much that that I don't end up reading like at all. I end up checking my mail, surfing the web, watching videos and stuff, so I do a lot less. So I have this kind of complaint that is really just a lack of willpower, which is I don't have the willpower to just sit down and read. So I have to work on that, but it's a willpower issue, and I love carrying the iPad around because people like to talk to you about it.
Hey guys, and welcome to the second ever episode of Food Mob. Now, we had an unbelievable response to the show last week where we cooked poached eggs and lovely little pancakes. Loads of people sending in their photos, talking to us on Twitter. Really good interactive buzz. We're going to share some of those with you in a second. Today, we are cooking one of the all-time brilliant dishes, which is a perfect steak. Should take about 20 minutes. Now, the next thing that we're going to do, and this is what makes it taste so much better in restaurants, is we're going to season it really well. So generous with the salt. Now, as I was saying, keep the photos coming. I want to see your steaks, how they turned out this week. Loads of people last week wrote in and emailed and said they'd never tried cooking before. They maybe wanted to make poached egg, but had never done them before. And some of the, it actually really blew me away to look at some of those efforts of people out there who've never cooked before are sending in pictures of them poaching eggs. That's why we do the show. Same this week. I want to see your steaks. Show me how good they are. Cook them for somebody special. If it's not making that noise, forget about it. You want that sear and heat on the outside, so just pop those in. Now bring that out to your mates and serve it, because believe me, that's going to be a dish that they're going to be talking about for months and months and months. Send your photos in of that, because I'll be really interested to see if you can get that lovely medium rare down the center and that gorgeous caramelization on the outside. We want to see all your photos, so like anything you do, don't forget, if you get stuck on the recipe, because there's no harm, you could get stuck, you could forget to do something, we're always on Twitter, we're on Facebook. We are here to interact with you guys and make your job a lot easier of cooking this fantastic food. Hope you enjoyed the show. Go and cook perfect steak.